Nityanandam. I welcome all of you with my love and respects for this live relay of the Akashik readings, the cosmic archives being revealed by the bodies of the Balasans of Nityananda Gurukul. So today we'll be taking a tour into this whole thing of the happening of the Akashik readings. Swamiji is continuously in everyday satsang he is delivering different messages, different truths, so that we all can start manifesting the powers of Sadashiva. So what you are witnessing right now is also one of the powers of Sadashiva. Here, Balasans of Nityananda Gurukul sit every day and reveal the Akashic readings, the cosmic archives to their bodies.
There's a chance for you to go. You can.
This whole session commences with a puja which establishes the feeling connection between them and Swamiji. Once this feeling connection is established, they become a channel for the cosmic energy to flow through them. Like how in today's satsang Swamiji was explaining that there is nothing at all in our life other than having the existential reality. Whether you are Sadashiva as your root cognition, you being grounded in that cognition.
Take legal option, you'll be able to win and you won't be able to go to prison.
Start living in integrity with
Yes, means you go to the court and you have to prove yourself.
We have this Murti here where all the Balasans look at this Murti, look at Swamiji's Murti through their third eye, and whatever question they have, it just gets revealed. The answers for all those questions just gets revealed on this Murti. You may not be able to see this just through your two naked eyes, but once your third eye is initiated, and when you let Sadashiva to flow through you, the cosmic energy of Swamiji to just flow through you, then automatically when you just look at Swamiji's Murti through your third eye, whatever question you may have, the answers for it just starts appearing as golden letters. Every day, tons of people come just to have their Akashic readings read out. Akashic readings are much beyond time. They are not bound by time. They are not bound by anything.
Now what you do is, as what I see now is,
People come through online. They connect through online if they are in different
as
countries.
blessing from Swamiji.
Or so many people come physically here to have their Akashic readings read.
Not,
it will become successful.
yes, we need to have a DTS session.
Every day this happens. Every day. Every day, whatever you may be doing, there is no use at all unless you are established into this existential reality that Sadashivam, I am Sadashiva. That doesn't happen just by you constantly trying to just remember once, tell once and forget it and continue with your actions. And again, after a long time, again you remember, and but you don't bother about it and you continue with your actions. No, if you're going to do like that, it's not called as living that space of Sadashiva. Only when you start manifesting those powers, only when the Shaktis start manifesting through you, the Sadashivam space becomes permanently established within yourself. When you just see the way the kids are sitting here, just see the body language of them, you'll understand this. Because they're not sitting in whichever casual way they want. Just see their body language. Normally, if you see their body language, it will be completely different from the way how it is right now. Body language of each kid is just like deities sitting there. Because when the Akashic readings are revealed, they hold themselves like that. They literally become gods. Let us all hear from a whole live session of how the Akashic readings are being revealed. I have a few questions.
questions. First, I have two Sony Handycam video cameras. One of them either I've misplaced or it's gone missing. Can you tell me where that camera is?
By May 9, 2017, we have lots of successes.
You can just see how the Palasant is just connecting to Swamiji and seeing the Akashik readings being revealed. Any question, whether it's past, present, or future, whatever has happened, happening, or going to
In the
happen.
past, before you came here to the Adinam, you had given it to one more person, one more lady. She still has it in her house. Her name also has Mary in it. Find her, you'll get it back.
That's actually a video camera from years back. I had two recently. I'm talking about a different one this time. The video camera this time, it was maybe 4 days ago that it went missing. A Sony Handycam.
Go and check around for it. In the Nivas, you'll find one there. There is one more thing, just like how you're describing, in the welcome center also. Go check and take which is yours.
Wow. See, what's amazing is that I didn't realize I had two video cameras missing until it was revealed through Kalabairava, so now I know I have two that I can go collect. The one was given, so I won't go for it, but I'll go check the other places. Another question. In a previous Akashic record reading, I was told that I've had one lifetime as Swamiji's disciple. Have I had other lifetimes when Swamiji was in body?
No. The previous one was the first. This is your second lifetime with Swamiji.
Who was he in the previous one?
It was in the form of Meenakshi when you had taken birth, when you were his disciples previously.
And last question, what should I start doing in order to fulfill Swamiji's Anyakara for me?
Don't allow tiredness or boredom enter you. Be clear on what you want to do, what Swamiji wants you to do. Start doing it. You'll be successful. Tata.
So we have Manitya Swarupa Priyananda. I hope all of you know what has you could have seen her in our YouTube channels and all. So you just had your Akashik readings, right?
Yes,
no?
ma'am.
So what is your experience? And you've also been in many manifestation sessions or
Yes.
Kabalasans. Like you have seen so many Shaktis being manifested, and you yourself has been initiated into these great Shaktis.
Yes.
What is that experience that you had that you want to share with all the viewers?
Well, the first thing that I want to share with the viewers, I asked 3 questions today very strategically. One from the past, one from the present, one from the future. So the question that I asked from the past was actually my last question, the question about past births. In a previous Akashic record reading, I had asked if I've ever had a lifetime with Swamiji. And the answer that came through was that yes, I was his disciple. When he was in that body, he would come to my house, I would wash his feet, take care of him, and put him to sleep. One thing that didn't come out in that reading was who he was in that birth. And I was a little bit curious about that, and also about if there have been other births. I've always felt a strong connection with Madurai Meenakshi. And actually, years ago when I was in Meenakshi's temple, they wouldn't let me go for darshan because I'm in a Western body. But as soon as Swamiji saw that, he came up to me and took me right to the security guard and made sure that I had the darshan. And from then I've been wondering, did I know him when he was in that birth as Meenakshi? So having it confirmed by Kala Bhairava today through Sundareshwara Maharaj, it's like I always felt it was true, but when we know for sure that what we've believed is actual reality, it really solidifies our connection. And the question I asked from the present moment is about a lost video camera. And I think it's just amazing that the first Akashic record that was revealed was about a video camera I had so long ago I had actually forgotten about it. That's with somebody who has Mary in their name. That could either be my auntie Mary Lynn, and I don't remember giving her a camera, but I do remember filming things with her, so it's likely that would have been her camera I had used. And I also had a friend named Mary. So very interesting that Kala Bhairava could see that camera. The other one is I'll run straight to the Welcome Center because I'm sure the one that's missing must be the one he could see there.
And Ma, when you are seeing these Shaktis being manifested, what is your opinion about it? What is that you understand as the importance of manifesting these Shaktis? And what do you want to suggest for the people, for them also to manifest these Shaktis?
So the 2 things. First, the importance of manifesting these Shaktis. When we look at the Shastras, the Puranas, the Agamas, the Vedas, all the ancient scriptures, they discuss about the third eye and about people being able to do things that today would be considered supernatural, if not science fiction, impossible. Because humanity has fallen into such a low state, doubt and atheism, when people look at those scriptures, they assume that the whole thing is just a fairy tale, some kind of a myth. When these Shaktis are manifested in a tangible way that we can test, we can see that they're real, suddenly it gives the pure credibility to the entire scripture. And so the Shastra Pramana, as Swamiji refers to it, I feel like as more and more of these Shaktis start to manifest, people will have absolutely no choice to be atheists anymore. When they know that the power of Sadashiva exists, they'll have to know Sadashiva himself also exists. And as far as how other people can start experiencing this, obviously the one and only way is to come to Swamiji, receive his direct initiation. Now, in every Inner Awakening program, Swamiji gives the initiation into third eye reading, being able to see with the physical eyes closed. He also gives healer's initiation, so people by touch can tune into his energy and heal anybody of anything. But this upcoming program, December 1st, called Sadashivoham, Swamiji has promised to give every Shakti to every participant. Promise is too small of a word. Promise is like what a human being will say to convince somebody else. Swamiji guarantees each person will be initiated into each Shakti. And he's even giving spiritual alchemy products so that after the initiation, they'll be able to retain that. I also asked in a previous reading, what should I do to get these powers manifesting? Kala Bhairava revealed, just wait, it will happen during Sadashivoham. And so I can't wait to see all of you guys who want the powers.
And also, I have never seen such heavy preparation going on, that months ahead, right before the program, months ahead, including the ground is being prepared just to make all of us manifest the space of Sadashivoham. What is that you understand as alchemy products, and why do you think that people have to come for it?
See, the alchemy products are something that I didn't even know existed before I came to take this Nityananda Yogam program. Spiritual alchemy products are totally different than what a Western person would think is an alchemy product. When we hear alchemy product, we think of beakers and candle flames where people are mixing different kinds of metals trying to get gold. When Swamiji refers to the spiritual alchemy products, it's a whole different level. These are products not to turn some base alloy metal into pure gold, but to turn some base lower human consciousness into divine consciousness, from the Aham to Sadashivoham. These spiritual alchemy products are actual physical things infused with the divine energy that's beyond the physical. For example, Swamiji has given us this Jnananjana. Jnana referring to knowledge of enlightenment, Anjana referring to black eyeliner like kajal. The way this Jnananjana is prepared, it actually has the DNA, the bioenergy of Sadashiva himself, as well as the physical DNA of Swamiji, the enlightened master, the enlightened avatar who prepares it. When we apply that Jnananjana on our lower lash line, inner eyelid, and also on the third eye, the Agnya chakra, it's literally Sadashiva's own third eye awakening and looking through our third eye. See, by self-effort, we can, after years and years and years of tapas, divine austerity, eventually open the third eye. I've personally met and interviewed sadhus at the Kumbh Mela who have been doing extreme penance for decades. And they've had maybe one or two glimpses of something through the third eye, but nothing consistent, nothing that's retained the way Balasants and Swamiji's disciples are retaining. So these spiritual alchemy products are going to take Swamiji's initiation even to the next level with us. As of now, the moment he gives the initiation, we have the experience. But if we've let ourselves become out of shape, if we're not living with total integrity, if we're, for example, physically contaminated because we've been showering or drinking fluoridated water, or we've been eating things that are not sattvic, even if he gives us that experience in the initiation, our physical body won't be prepared to hold it. With these spiritual alchemy products, the body gets instantly prepared and kept in that higher energy.
Yes, ma'am, very true. What you're telling is very practical for all of us. Many of us, to retain whatever experience that we have got, it's very important for our system to be pure. Swamiji gave a very nice example the other day. He took a cup and he took a small cup on which only you can pour a hot coffee. So he asked whether I can pour a hot coffee into it, but he cannot pour melted gold into it.
Right.
So the system needs to be prepared.
Yes.
Only when the alchemy products are given, your system also gets prepared for it and you'll be able to retain the experience.
Yes.
Because we have Sadashiva himself with us now. He himself is there. So continuously we'll be experiencing him. But to retain it, our body and mind, this system needs to be prepared for it. And when Swamiji is expanding on dimensions, see, many of us will be knowing about different dimensions of, at maximum we'll all be accepting until 3 dimensions. And 3 states of consciousness. We will call it as waking state and dream state and awakened state. There is much more than what we know. Swamiji is telling that we have 11 dimensions and 25 states of consciousness. Ma, what do you want to share about these 25 states of consciousness and 11 dimensions to peak?
First and foremost, I was very blessed to be in the first group of people to whom Swamiji revealed this sacred, secret, sweet science. He always calls it a sacred, secret science, whether it's the third eye or the powers that manifest. But these 11 dimensions, 25 states of consciousness, he calls it a sacred, secret, sweet science because he said these can only be revealed to those who are feeling that deep feeling connection, that sweetness. The same kind of sweetness that was there when Sadashiva revealed these to Adi Shakti. Now, the 11 states of consciousness. In this upcoming Sadashivoham program, Swamiji has also guaranteed every single participant is going to experientially understand the 11 dimensions. So far, we're experiencing 3: length, breadth, and depth. But Swamiji said that there are actually combinations and permutations of 5: length, breadth, depth, time, and space. It's only Sadashiva who can play with all 11 permutations and combinations of these. For example, the ability to teleport a physical object from one place to another place, or the ability to send just the essence of that object so that it can be physically felt without being visibly seen. or just send the image like a hologram so it's visibly seen, but the hand will go right through it. He said these kinds of powers manifest through the 11 dimensions, and only those who have become masters of the 11 dimensions can play with them. Naturally, he himself as Sadashiva can do that. He's also going to give each one of us, all of you who come as participants, will be able to experience it. The 25 states of consciousness are something altogether different, maybe even more mind-blowing. The 25 states of consciousness are, again, combinations and permutations of 5 that are combined with and interrelated with each other, overlapping each other. Those are deep sleep, dream, waking state, awakened state, and alive state. Now, typically in day-to-day human life, we only experience the deep sleep, dream, and waking states. The state of awakened is the state that most of us would refer to as the state of enlightenment. For example, someone who is fully enlightened can be called living in that awakened state. They experience reality in a totally different way because they are beyond thought. They can have the existence and choose to think or choose not to think. When they sleep at night, they can choose whether to dream or not to dream, and if they do dream, their dreams won't be playing with them. They'll be choosing that dream consciously. Up till now, Swamiji has said many of us have had a glimpse of that awakened state. The state beyond that, the awakened state of the fourth state, which is called Turiya, is the state of Turiya Tita, the state of the avatar. While an enlightened being is someone who's like a human who realizes that consciousness. An avatar is someone who descends into the human body and then has mastery over all 25 states of consciousness, can also initiate other people and pull other people into that. For the first time in this lifetime, in this avataric mission of his, Swamiji is going to be initiating all of us into experiencing that state of Turiyatita, the state even beyond enlightenment, the state of the avatar. This is something absolutely not to be missed. I don't know who wouldn't want to experience that. Please come and join us. You definitely won't be sorry.
So, meet you all again. Every day we'll be here for this live show to share all our experiences from manifesting all these Shaktis of Sadashiva with all of you. And we all are, see you all in Sadashivaham and waiting and hope all of you will watch the further videos.